Hi all, I am Shalu Rose, Assistant Professor in EEE Department from University JJ College of Engineering. Now I am explaining about Introduction to Switchgears. First of all, what is switchgear? The switchgear is a general term covering all equipment used for switching, protection, and control isolation in the power system. All equipment used for fault clearing is covered by the term switchgear. Switchgear are used in generation, transmission, and distribution systems, whereas control gears are used in consumer circuits. The necessity of this switchgear is the at every switching point, the power system, because there is several voltage levels and fault levels which has to be controlled and protected by accessible switching devices for isolation if the need arises. Next is there are two types of switch gears. First one is principal switch gears. The principal switch gears are the main equipment concerned with the process of switching and isolating circuits in a power systems. The examples of the switching principal switchgear is the switching devices. For example, circuit breakers, isolators. The isolators means disconnected or connecting the uh, switches. Switches. Next one is earthing switches. Next one is load switches. Next one is contactors. Next one is auxiliary switches. The auxiliary switchgears are secondary or subsidiary equipment which assist the main switchgear equipment in the control, measurement, protection, and the fault clearing process. The example of the auxiliary switchgears are protection devices, example protection relays, lighting arresters, feeder pillars, and fuses. Next one is sensing devices, that means voltage transformer and current transformers. Next one is control devices, for example series inductive reactors, shunt inductive reactors, series capacitive reactors, shunt capacitive reactors. Next one is auxiliary power supply devices, for example stripping unit, that means power bank or charger. The switchgear has three devices, that means switching devices, control sensing devices, and decision making devices. The switching devices have the circuit breakers, isolators, and switches. The control and sensing devices are the current transformer, voltage transformers, reactors, and tripping unit. The decision making devices are the protecting relays, lighting arrestor, and fuses. First of all, we have to see about the circuit breaker. The circuit breaker is a device capable of making and breaking an electric circuit under normal and abnormal conditions such as short circuit. Like the function of this circuit breaker is the switching and current inducting device. Next one is it serves the two basic purposes. First one is switching during normal operating condition for the purpose of operating and maintenance. Next one is switching during abnormal conditions such as short circuits and interrupting the fault current. The classification of the circuit breakers is according to the following categories. First one is rated voltage, medium of arc extension, type of operating mechanism, type of construction, structural form. First one is arc induction media export circuit breakers. It have this atmospheric air compressor and dilatory coil, SF6 gas and vacuum. Next, current interruption mode. High resistive current interruption mode is employed in all HVDC circuit breakers and in ABCs using the automatic interaction of high resistance in the circuit breaker circuit milliseconds period to current interruption to divert the execution arching. Next, zero point current interruption mode is employed in all the circuit breakers by execution by arching by the timing of the zero valley portion of the current waveform with the rapid operation of the operating mechanism to achieve rapid buildup of the dielectric strength of the contact space. Next, fault clearing process of the circuit breakers. If we consider the fault clear occurrence and clearing process of the circuit breaker, the following order of subsequence of operation is observed. First one is fault occurs. As the fault occurs, the fault impedance being low, the current increase and the relay gets actuated. The moving part of the relay move because of the increase in the operating torque. The relay takes some time to close its contacts. Next one is relay contact closes. The relay contact closes the trip circuit of the circuit breaker and the trip coil in the energized form of the control voltage supply by the battery bank of the tripping unit. Next one is operating mechanism. As a trip coil is energized, operate plunger, toggles and latches and the valves is operated, which enables the actuation of the operating mechanism for the opening operation to separate the circuit breaker contact. Next one is arching. Arching is drawn between the separating contact because the charged electrons surrounding the separating contact tries to re-establish the potential between the contacts. Next one is clearation. Clearance isolation means the arc is extinguished in a circuit breaker by approximate suitable technique at some natural current zero of AC wave. The process of current interruption is completed when the arc is extinguished. Current reaches final zero value, and the arc does not restrike again. Then the fault is said to be cleared. This is the fault clearance in the circuit breaker. Thank you.